Hey kids, I had promised that I was going to make more videos, and so this is yet another one. And this one's going to be a lot about school, or yeah, no, there'll be school elements in it. Um, Excuse me. It'll be a lot about a conversation I had with a professor, actually. But first things first, I tried a new look. I tried the shaved head, but with full beard, and it's so that's why there's such shorter stubble than here. Not really a look I want to try, and no, I'm not going to do the sideburns only that the guy from OK Go did. That's not going to work. So anyway, both this professor and I happen to own the book The Physics of Baseball. So we went over to the tennis courts and measured out 60 feet 6 inches. And even though I didn't have a rubber to shoot off of, we went out and proved that a rough ball will break more. I started with a racquetball, and he was swinging with a squash racket. He wasn't using. We didn't have a baseball bat, and the racquetball, and I threw, I don't know, 5 or 6, overhand and then 3/4, and then actually sidearm, Carl Mays style. Carl Mays has been famous for throwing almost underhand. He killed a guy who never moved, who never saw the ball. And then I picked up a regular baseball, and he got a piece of one of the 5 that I threw, and that was a scroogey. I cannot throw a screwball. I thought I'd get it off the handle, and it fluttered a little, but my speaking of flutter, my knuckleball completely and utterly confused him, which is what it's supposed to do. And my curveball, I throw a 12-6 curveball, so it's a big drop, uh, and and he didn't expect that I could throw a fastball that fast. So we had that, and then for the extremely rough ball, since a golf ball is the roughest ball. I mean, there's no anyway. That's aerodynamics, so let's ignore it entirely. So we grabbed a tennis ball, with which apparently I can do magic tricks. I threw, and I went completely Nolan Ryan. I threw one directly at his head, which broke completely over the plate. Uh, it was fantastic, and then I threw some underhand balls, and he had no clue where they were going. And I threw a split finger fastball, which I didn't think would work, uh, and I got a big drop on it. And then I tried to throw a knuckleball, and he knew it was a knuckleball, but he mistimed the speed, and so he swung really early, which that's a terribly embarrassing thing in baseball. If you've ever seen the Bugs Bunny cartoon, when a guy swings, 3 feet before the ball gets there, it's hilarious. So that was a lot of fun. The midterms are done. Students are already working me for grades, uh, but I do have drafts of their final papers, which is good. Okay, it's kind of good. I'm very happy that one of the students can take creative criticism, because it was it was a good paper, but it was kind of junior level, and so I pushed him ahead to more graduate level. And then I've got one student who tried to turn in a handwritten paper, and I told him I'll never take a handwritten paper from anyone. Uh, I simply assumed that they had the same handwriting as me, which means completely and utterly unreadable, which happens when I read pen papers. I usually get messages that say, "What is this? What's this?" And I say, "Oh, that's a bracket and a question mark, because I don't understand what you were trying to say." Or I'll put a line through something and put my own word in, and it will look like divided by x. and that's not really helpful. Um, but we're at the hard part of the term. My final, I've almost written, and I've still got another 2 or 3 weeks. There's a lot of what's and whys and not a lot of numbers, so I expect the average to be low. The average on the midterm probably should have been about 49, but I was very generous. So that's that's what's going on in my life. Uh, Follow Earth World, buy Dwagons, or what have you. Uh, and I got another XKCD because those are, Randall Monroe is probably making a ton of money off this, but still, there were a couple things on there. And I still don't know if it's worthwhile to frame a poster, but I'm going to find out because I got the Gravity Well poster, which is incredibly cool. And the height over your head in log scale poster, which is also incredibly cool, and which I will probably give to my friend's daughter. She is 11 and a budding physicist. No, she's, oh God, Tori's 15, but she's still a physicist, and so it should be very cool. I gave her a Klein bottle for Christmas. I don't know when her birthday is, so that should cover it, and I will talk to you kids soon. Like I said, I'm going to try to do these more often. And now the walking up and the giant hand.